We have here is a workspace I have, with the fundamentals, getting the fundamentals right, and it took me a bit of time. But you see here what I got. I got a Nintendo Wii. Switch. I had a Nintendo Wii. Best time with my kids. But this is the Nintendo Switch. It's a lovely instrument to have with you at all times, because you never know when you need to have some gaming, and you just want a game and your brain is engaged, and that's the wonderful thing about it. I just figured I'd show you my setup here. This is my workspace for today. It's I'm running a tri-boot system. Windows 10, Ubuntu, Ubuntu XFCE, and Pop OS. It's like a comic book, but it's so engaging, So I'll show you later about the Pop OS. I'm pretty excited about it visually. I'm not a designer, I'm more of a developer, but this is 2 weeks in, guys, and I keep on looking onto the right side. I keep thinking that's where the camera is, but it's actually on the left side. My left to your right. But I'm gonna keep enhancing. This is what I got, and I'm gonna keep working at it. It won't stop. The day don't stop, man. It keeps going and going and going, and I guess that's how it goes, You just become engaged. You become obsessed with the results, and and that's more better for you. And all right, I shall speak to you later.
A few moments later.
Dab Tana. Lovely. The profile taste is just wondrous. Yeah. Talo fatu pa ia male manu le awhia le mai moanga te sia mai. Nei tai au wa matango fi nei so. Eu pepese ia manu o lawa susulu mai. Ai. Let me switch it up a little bit. The strains of Kava, How everything diverges now. IT. And Kava is just sort of the seeing the wholesomeness of it being brought up, and I see a lot of good stories coming out, especially that story with the Six Tongan in 1968, I believe. A total discredit or just
putting down, I think, fairly the notion of that humans are fundamentally bad. It's certainly not the case with that. I forgot the name of that writer. It still it traumatized me because they adapted that type of film in a Hollywood crap. It's just pretty damning to as a kid to watch that, because that's not how kids are really. And these Tongans were able to fend for themselves for 15 months. 15 months. If that's not a winning case for indigenous living, I don't understand what else. I mean, we've adopted this part of life where you pay rent and property fees and whatever. Anyways, that's different. This is a different topic altogether. That's why these topics, they converge, because they hit you at a personal level. And you gotta have your wherewithal to be able to question it in its fundamental place. And that is your right as a person to give rise to any of the things that just doesn't make sense, or it just hits you the wrong way. So you bear with me on that. Hold that thought. The last episode I was talking about cover strains.
Eventually.
Alright, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ủa, wala quê phải sọc cổ quá. Dạ. Khất người đi quê sọc cô đùa. Wow. Vậy mẹ ai của con ai mình mẹ ai của ai. Look at the food. The quality of life is in them. But O te talia ma le whaawhetai lua lufa. O wale life la buia. Ya, ale. Kwa hinga me aire ai ero kama. Ole. Ale sarang enga. Oi sorry. Pe se e aka upuhe. Ya, oleh kau ingat Alisa ngari lang eng. Ya, oleh kat kong fai mai. Ele fu kapangai, ele foi vai de minima, mai si, ele ngai, masisi ya. Kau siapa yang ini ayu fai se oli a, kele menga oli a male moa. Thế kìa, thế là rồi. Luang nghe số ai anh mẹ ấy. Allora massima mal pepa. Se os caimia. É lá vai. Pasoia o facão mangi. Moa mangi steak mangi. Ya. Wa fui ngawa ule i kemi. ke o ngā luenga whai e koe mawhawhau ai me ai. Koe mawhawhau i ai ngā. Ngā ngā wau rungo whai ngā wau I lo poku rea. Malaysia o. Koe I ngā re. Is koe I ngā re. Mawhawhau I. Ia, whai ngā re. Ore ai a mani ngā lua. When I get some real fish, that's when it's gonna be the spot.
"20 minutes later."
Get it on the floor, get it on the floor. You don't wanna dance, then your ass gotta go. Then your boy already know, hit him with the flow. 1, 2, oh low, there you go. That's
Oh boy, here we go. I just been digging some Samoan music right now, man. Just some hip hop flavors. I've been fortunate to been able to connect with some of the music artists. This is the wonderful thing about this collaboration, of course. These people that were strangers, I know it's the internet, right? But it's the information age, and you can actually present your work online just by doing what you do, what you like to do. I am a wrestler of OS says and I've really enjoyed it. I really enjoy the work of putting together a system that works and does what you want. So, well, anyways. Tanga I mai la ia tanga I mai lea ua palu la wa ya ko era mai kamare kasi mai ka kamare kwa se kia wa fa paukare e pe ya vai ko me o ke o fole manga ia so ya pe wangi spongi fongari ya o le masangi o kang o palu fa kasi male ava kon le kang ya wa o va ve fot ke mira ko ya wa o sa wa kon le ava. Yeah, this is coconut and kava right now. I'm using this one right here, this coconut milk powder. This one is legit, man. Really good. If I'm gonna make the next taro batch or taro falifcalo, this is definitely gonna be the one to add. I'm gonna leave some water in there. Boom pack, throw this bitch in. And yeah, you see, when you try and do the shortcuts in life, I just added it straight into the kava. Now I gotta stir it, but if I had like a blender or something, it would have been cool. But since I have a lot of time in my hands right now and kava, y'all could just check out my setup for now. Yeah. There we go. I'm more of a repurposed type person. That's how I was raised. Growing up in the village, bush, Waitongi village, and this is what I learned, man. Just to fabricate, prefabricate, adopt stuff, reuse them. I am watching some really interesting episodes lately about trash, and people in Lagos, Nigeria, go through in a daily. They handle it like work. You won't expect to see OSHA, but they created something amazing. I'll talk about it in length later. Alright guys, that was my KofeAva instructions. I know I should have done better, but those chunks are pretty good, man. It's really good. Yeah, you guys have a good one, huh?